I think we're just trying to maximize his minutes throughout the game. So I think he's coming down the stretch with more juice, more energy, and just more efficiency down the stretch. So I think he's looked good. His minutes have been really strong. Every minute out there has been productive. Aggressive. He's been very. His effort overall in general has just been much higher. Every second he's out there. So that's the goal. We're just trying to maximize the minutes, and he's done great with it.
Did you feel like y'all started to get a better handle on their offensive boards in the second half last night? And if so, was Eves a big part of that?
He was a big part of just turning the game in general, not just the board, just his overall aggression, in the pick and roll, in transition, blocking shots, challenging shots. His presence in the paint was significant last night. So he was a big part of the board as well. With what we're trying to do with Booker, it puts us in rotation. Some of those you're not going to go get. There's just going to be times when you're outmanned and they have 4 on the glass and you have 2 bodies and, it may fall in their lap. But Eve cleaned up a lot of that. Just his ability to get in and out of the pick and roll, get back in front of a big, get us matched up. So he deserves a lot of credit for last night, and he got to be ready tonight.
Maybe when you're looking at the free throws like last night individually, they weren't that bad, but when collectively
it adds up, every one of them.
Yeah. So how do you just kind of go about addressing that?
It's a focus thing. It's the most consistent shot in basketball. I don't have another shot for you. It's the same shot, same distance, same height. And this group, over the month of December, had been the best team in the NBA. To me, it showed a lack of focus last night, period. Lack of focus. So you showed you could do it. Obviously last night, collectively, we didn't do it. So there's got to be a focus when you step on the floor, mentally be in the game, be locked in, and do your job, period.
JB, is your message to the group just that simple? Just remember last night, it's still fresh in your minds?
Yeah, we get to carry it over tonight, so that loss stung, but it's really about how you respond. Bottom line, you got to respond, and our group has a shot to respond tonight and come out aggressive and doing our job tonight and focusing on the task at hand and being better tonight. So that's what I expect.
Have you talked to DQ at all? I know it's his birthday. I don't know if you remember.
I said happy birthday to him.
You're going to wait till after the game to say anything else?
That's about it, yeah.
You have just the option to go between Carlo and Eve. It seems like at different points, different guys bring you a little bit something different to the floor. What's it like trying to see who's going to give that energy to be able to at the end of given night out of those two?
Your 2 favorite ice creams, sometimes when you go to what's your spot? Baskin Robbins? I don't know.
Guess what? I just came from Cold Stone. So
Cold Stone. You go to Cold Stone and you got 2 options, right? You can't go wrong. You just got to make a decision, right? And that's just, that's how I feel every night. But that's a good problem to have. I trust both of them, and I give one a run, and we see how we do. And sometimes I stay with that one, and sometimes it calls for something else. And I trust them both. I love them both. I think they're both doing great. But you got to make a decision, And last night I thought, Eve, I went to him with more aggression defensively. I think he could really impact the game there. His athleticism, size, ability to get in and out of pick and rolls was going to be effective, and it did turn the game. So credit to him, and other guys stepped up as well, but I thought he had a major impact. Carlos done the same thing at Chicago, right? Didn't play the whole game, goes in the fourth quarter, turns the game. We stay with him the whole way. Same thing tonight. I'll figure it out. I'll find one of them. Maybe I'll play both of them. Maybe we'll play them both tonight. Good. Thank you.
Thanks.